What about the lower quartile and the upper quartile? So if we need to find the lower or the upper quartile, what we can do is, if we have 5 values on the left hand side, which value is the middlemost value? Right? 59 is the middlemost value for the remaining values on the left side. So we can say that this is the lower quartile. That means we can say the lower quartile is 59. Agreed? Let's have a look at the upper quartile. There were 5 values on the right side of the median. The middlemost value would be the upper quartile. That means the upper quartile for this information set comes out to be 84. Agreed? So we found the 3 possibilities for any given information set at your level, right? We can find the lower quartile, we can find the median, or we can find the upper quartile. The median would always be the middle value. This was the middle value, that is the median. The numbers have to be arranged in ascending order, right? Okay, let's look at another example. For the information that has been provided to us, let's find the lower, upper, and median. For question number 4, if the given information says in the data set, what is the lower quartile, upper quartile? Let's see. If these values were given to us, let's move these values in a straight line. Just move them from here to here so that we have all the values in a single line. And they're asking us, find the lower quartile. The first part of the question says, find the lower quartile for these given values. This is our question number 4. Let's count the values first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 values. Once the values have been arranged in ascending order, we know that the middlemost value should be, okay, let's do something with this. Let's make them 9 values. Okay, no, 11 values we have. Let's do with the 11, okay? Because 9 will create. Which one value is the middlemost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we keep 5 in the middle, we have 5 on the right side also. We have 5 values on the left and we have 5 values on the right. The middle value comes out to be the median. Agreed? On the lower end, if there were 5 values, we'll take the middlemost value. This is our lower quartile. So we can say the lower quartile for this data set is 4. The median was, the middlemost value was 5. And the upper quartile would be on the upper half. Okay. So we have 5 values on the upper half. We mark the middlemost value, that is 9. So we say that the upper quartile comes out to be 9. This is the upper quartile. That means it represents the 75% of the value. Okay. Let's move ahead. Let's do another example. Hi, Job. Hi, Yusuf. So For the given set of data, let's find, okay, for the given set of data, let's find the upper quartile, lower quartile, and, okay, if this is our next question, let's find the upper, lower, and median. If this is our question number 5, okay, what they are asking us to do is to find the upper quartile. Find the upper quartile. How many values do we have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values over here, right? So out of the 6 values, we can say this can be divided into 2 equal segments, right? We can say we have 3 values on the left side and we have 3 values on the right side. If we need to find the upper quartile, we pick the middlemost value from the upper side. That means the upper quartile for this question comes out to be 8. Okay. What about the lower quartile? We had 3 values on the left side. The middlemost value is 6. So we can say that the lower quartile for this given question comes out to be, this comes out to be lower quartile. So we can say the lower quartile for this given information set, data set is 6. Okay. We know that we cannot find the middle value over here because the number of values that were given to us was even. There were 6 values given to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Therefore, this will not have a median as an exact value. We can still find the median. We take the middle 2 values and we merge them and we take the average, right? That could be the median. But for the values which have even numbers of values in the data set, we will only look at the lower and the even, okay? Okay, moving ahead to the next one. The next question says, find the lower, upper, and the median for the given information. Let me just copy. Okay, question number 6. If this information is provided to us, okay, these are the numbers that have been provided to us. They are asking us to find the upper, lower, and the median. What we need to see is how many values are there. How many values can we see? We can see a total of, just a moment, please. We can see a total of, let's count them. 1, 2, we have 1, 2, let's highlight. Okay, this was our question number 6. We need to find the lower, upper, and the median. 1 value, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. If they were total, Grace, any questions? If they were total 11 values over here, then the middlemost value should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And should this be the middlemost value? Because it shows us that there are 5 values on the left side and 5 values on the right hand side. So we can say the median, the middlemost value comes out to be, the median for this information comes out to be 2. When we look at the lower quartile, yes, 11 values were there. Perfect. The lower quartile is the middlemost value from the left side. So we can say the lower quartile for this information set comes out to be 1, and the upper quartile would come out to be the middlemost value from the upper set of values. That means the upper quartile comes out to be 6. Perfect. The median was 2. Yes. Yes, Yusuf. What's your question? Okay. Okay. So we have the lower quartile, we found the median, and we found the upper quartile. Okay, agreed? Let's have a look at the next question. The next question is asking us to find all 3 variables, lower, median, and upper quartiles. Let's see what information can. Question number 7. In question number 7, this is the information that has been provided to us. And we need to find the lower, upper, and the median, okay? This is our question number 7. How many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 values. We know that if we have 7 values, then the middlemost value should be the 4th value, because the 4th value would allow us to have 3 values on the right and 3 values on the left. Okay. 7 values. Thank you, Grace. That means the median comes out to be the middlemost value. And we can say the median for this given information is 5. When we look at the lower quartile, we look at the lower numbers. We look at the middle value. We had 3 numbers, 1, 1, and 4. So what is the middle value? 4 was the middle value. So we say the lower quartile, we can say the lower quartile is 1. Agreed? What about the upper quartile? We look at the middle value from the remaining upper values. And the upper quartile so the upper quartile for this question comes out to be 6. Agreed? So median was 5, the lower quartile was 1, and the upper quartile was 6. The upper quartile represents the 75% of the data set. The median represents the 50%, the middle value, and the lower quartile represents the 25%. Thank you. Thank you, HJ. Let's have a look at another example. Okay. For the next question, the given values are even, they are not odd. When they're even, we will just find the upper or the lower quartiles, okay? Question number 8. And if this was the information that is given to us, let's count the number of options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There were 10 options over here. That means the options are even number of information. So that means we have 5 values on the left side and we have 5 values on the right side. We do not have a middle value. Agreed? Okay. So once we are looking at the lower quartile, they're asking us to find the lower quartile. The lower quartile means the middlemost value from the lower end. So which value would be the middlemost value? We can see there are 5 values. The middle value is 3. So we can say the lower quartile for this information data set is 3. And if we had to find the upper quartile, how many values were there on the upper side? There were 5 values on the right side. Which value would be? Which value would be the middlemost value? Grace, let's focus, please. Let me check why he can't. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. No, it's working fine for my end. Okay. It's working perfectly fine at my end. Okay. So let's have a look. Which value would be the upper quartile? The middlemost value would be the upper quartile, right? Upper quartile would be 5. So we can say this represents the upper quartile. We need to remember that once we have odd numbers of value, we will have median. But when we have even number of values, we will not be able to find the median because we do not have specific one number. Okay. Okay, I will check. Let's do these questions. I'll check the settings. Okay. Okay, for yourself. Question number 9. I'll copy the question number 9. I'll let you people do it. Meanwhile, I'll check the settings. Okay. For this question, if it says, for question number 9, they're asking us, they have given us this set of values. How many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Let's try to find the lower quartile. The upper, the median, and the upper quartile. All 3 values, right? For this given information for question number 9. Meanwhile, I'll see why he cannot. Okay. Fine. Let's go. Yusuf. I think he can. Okay. Just needs to try and send a message again. We had 7 values. This is the middlemost value. So the middlemost value would always be the median. Okay. The middlemost value would be the median. From the lower half of the values, we can say 3 is the middle value, right? We can say 3 is the middlemost value. Because if there were 7 values, the 4th value was the middle, right? On the left side, there were 3 values, 2, 3, and 4. Which value is the middlemost value? This would be lower quartile. The lower quartile comes out to be 3. And what about the upper quartile? There were 3 values on this side, and 7 is the middlemost value. So we can say the upper quartile is the middle value for the remaining. Right? That means it comes out to be 7. Right? There's only one different, Grace. You wrote 7, 4, and 2. It was 3, right? The lower quartile was 3. Thank you, Grace. Okay. Let's try to find the lower and upper quartile in the next question. Why can we not find the median? For question number 10, why can we not find the median? If this is our question number 10, we can find the upper quartile. We can find the lower quartile. But why can we not find the median? Maybe they're having a connectivity problem, okay? Once they reconnect, they'll be back in class. See, the difference between question number 9 and question number 10, I'll show you the difference. In question number 9, the values that were given to us, how many values were there? 7 values, right? 7 values were provided, and these were odd. So we can find the middle value. In question number 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 6 values. So they are even. When they are even numbers or possibilities, yes, perfect. Thank you, Grace. Yes. So we know that the center comes over here. They're divided over here. The lower half, this is the middle value. So lower quartile would be 28. And the upper quartile should be the middle value from the upper half. That is 49. Perfect. Thank you. So what we would need to remember is, depending on the values that have been provided to us, we would know whether we can find the median or not, right? Up at your level. Okay. So let's see for the next question, if what they are saying us, in the data set below, what are the lower, upper, and the median? Okay. Perfect. Thank you. For the next question, it says we need to find the lower, upper, and the median. And the values given to us are these. I'll just rearrange them. The values were these given to us. Sorry, just a moment, please. Let me just rearrange them. These are the values given to us. And we need to find the 3 variables. For question number 11, we need to find the lower, median, and the upper. 11 values, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means we already know what is the median. Median is the middlemost value. Lower is 1, perfect. So I can say the median for this question was 5. This is the lower quartile. That was 1. Thank you. And the middlemost value over here was 6. And the upper quartile was 6. Perfect. Thank you so much. Median 5, upper 6, lower 1. Perfect. Let's try some questions from the test. Okay. Let's see if what we can find, if we can find the missing values. Just a moment. I just clicked on the test. I'm waiting for it to load. Okay. I'll copy the first question. we need to find the upper quartile from the given information. Question number 1 from the test. Okay. If this is the information that has been provided to us, this is question number 1 from the test. What should be the lower quartile? If I remove the 2 numbers from here and I just simply place them over here, okay. For question number 1, how many values do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 values, right? The 5 on the left and 5 on the right. No, we need to find the upper quartile. They're asking us to find the upper quartile. Grace, let's look again. Okay, no, see, the total numbers were, how many numbers were there? There were total 11 numbers over here, agreed? We know that the middlemost value was 3, agreed? Then what happens is, we are left with 5 values on the right side. We have to find the upper quartile, agreed? So can we say this is our upper quartile? Thank you, Grace. The 7 is the upper quartile because we only had to find the upper quartile for this given questions. Okay. Let's do the next question. In the next question, what they're asking us is, they have given us all 3 possibilities. We have to find the upper, lower, and the, okay. For the next question, let's focus on the work. For me, everyone is equal over here. And if you answer, anyone would answer, I would place them, right, equally. No discriminations, right? For me, all of you are my students. Okay, let's see. For question number 2, we have 2 options, option A or option B. Okay. So how many values do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 values, right? If we have we have Grace, we have 7 values, perfect. But we have to give our answer in the form of lower, median, and upper. Lower, median, and upper. So we have to look at all of these. So we know that the middlemost value was 6. Let's see if the median is 6. Median is 6 in either of them. Perfect. The lower quartile would be the middlemost value. The lower was 4. The lower quartile is 4. The lower quartile is 4. Perfect. Now let's see if the upper quartile, what is the value for the upper quartile? The middlemost value is 7. This is 7, but it's not 6. That means the option A is the correct answer, right? What we are doing is we would be comparing our answers with the given option. So option A was the correct answer because lower was 4, median was 6, and the upper quartile has to be 7. Agreed? Okay, let's have a look at another question. Okay, for the given information, let's find the lower quartile from the given information. This is given. These are the two options that have been given to us. And this is the data that has been provided to us. Okay. Yusuf, what should be the answer for the lower quartile? Good job, Grace and HJ. Okay. Let's try to find the next answer. And if we can help out each other, let's help out each other as well, right? So how many values are there? The first thing we need to do is we need to see whether, welcome, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The first thing we need to do is we need to see whether they're even or they're odd, right? So if in this case they were even, we separate the 5 values. 5 values on the left and 5 values on the right. 5 values on the left and 5 values on the right. We have to find the lower quartile. So if we need to find the lower quartile, yes, perfect. 3 is the middlemost value. So we say 3 is the lower quartile. Agreed? Thank you, HJ. 3 is the lower quartile. Moving ahead, let's try one more question. The data is being given to us. We need to find the upper quartile for the next question. Question number 4. If this information has been provided to us, we need to find the upper quartile for this given set of data. So what is the upper quartile? For question number 4. Okay, let's see. You're saying upper quartile is 8. Let me confirm. Let me solve also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 values. This would be the median. There are 5 values over here, the middlemost value. Perfect. Thank you, Grace. Right? So from the upper half of the values, we take the middlemost value. There were 5 values on the upper half. That was 7, 8, 8, 9, and 9. So we simply pick the middle value. That would be this. Okay. Thank you. Please do complete the remaining questions. Okay. They are simple questions. Complete them so that you may have better understanding, right? Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Best of luck. Take care. Bye.